time I read about something that he wrote in the papers. Right, so he said that we should all be concerned about the rise in inflation. We should all be concerned about the rise in inflation. And he's in the person of Mr. John Awuah. Mr. John Awuah is the CEO of Ghana Association of Bankers. He is an experienced and a top-notch banking executive. And this morning, he will be speaking to us on the topic financial literacy and its relevance to the banking sector. Please, let's welcome Mr. John Awuah.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning to the Center for Financial Literacy and to all the invited guests, ladies and gentlemen who are here, our friends from the media, my colleagues who have made some fantastic presentations here this morning. I don't think I need to add any more, but since I've been called, I have to also say something. It's a privilege for me and an honor. Last year I was here and I did a presentation. I'm not sure it was in this same room, but it was in this premises. And it was a very good program. And since then, we've done some follow-ups. And I commend the work that, Peter, you are doing. It's not easy, rallying support for something that I would say is still evolving. Financial literacy has been with us for a long time, but it's an evolving phenomenon, or concept, even in the developed world. I must say that the timing for this campaign could not have been any better, because we all need some training in finances in one way or the other, and particularly for a country like Ghana, the importance of financial literacy cannot be overemphasized. Every economy thrives on the effectiveness of its financial system. And since I've been asked to speak on the relevance of financial literacy to the banking system, I would like to narrow down to that subject matter. The need for the adaptation and implementation of a well-rehearsed financial system has become an important prerequisite for countries at all levels of global economic development, including the advanced world, emerging economies, and countries such as Ghana. The foregoing affirms the indispensable role of financial system in effective management of our country, Ghana, towards the attainment of our desired outcomes and growth levels. Financial system characterized by efficiency and effectiveness facilitates exchange of funds among participants, such as lenders, like my lady friend here, and borrowers, like all of us, and investors, like you, who are listening to us, in the global financial markets. The financial sector is a subsector of the services sector in Ghana when we are doing a GDP aggregation. Bank of Ghana defines the financial sector to include activities pertaining to the insurance, pensions, securities, and banking. But you would agree that the dominant sector within that major sector of the service sector is the banking sector, which currently has 23 universal banks, and we have 4 international banks with rep offices in Ghana. We have the Citibank NA Ghana. We have Exim Bank of Korea, who have an office in Ghana here, and our own Ghana International Bank, who also have a rep office in Ghana. We've seen financial literacy campaigns in the past before. In 2015, there was a nationwide financial literacy awareness campaign which was launched by the Ministry of Finance. The overarching idea was to increase the sensitization efforts of government towards successful implementation of Ghana's comprehensive financial literacy strategy, or financial inclusion, as they call it now. As part of measures to ensure consolidation of existing financial policy priorities and improvements on outreach of financial services to various parts of the country, the financial literacy campaign was extended around 2015 for a period of 6 months. 2 projects were developed from that campaign: the financial literacy sensitization and the financial literacy trainer program. The sensitization strategy was developed along the lines of value chain actors within the agricultural value chain. Emphasis was placed on major actors such as agricultural extension officers and executives of farmer-based organizations. These executives were expected to reach out to farmer-based organizations across the country. Essential messages on financial literacy were aired on radio, television stations, on the internet, using different languages such as English, Gandangbe, Ewe, Dabani, and the like. Although banking practices have constituted an integral part of economic stewardship of the country since our independence, and banks have evolved and developed products and services to suit contemporary needs of our consumers, the level of patronage of banking services by eligible population remains relatively very, very low. Statistics released by Awuah during November 2020 revealed that nearly 58% of the Ghanaian adult population is financially literate and have access to financial services such as savings, investment, insurance, amongst others. This remains a significant improvement over the estimated 20% adult population with financial literacy during 2009. So between 2009 and 2020, we've seen some marked improvement. That is why this campaign needs sustenance, and what we are doing here really fits into the trajectory of moving financial literacy from where we see it now into the future. Generally, few people have found to be prepared as decision-making related to their finances becomes more complex and require technical understanding, analysis, and explanation. Evidence suggests many contemporary consumers have limited understanding of how finance works. This underscores why many struggles with savings and investments, as we've heard from our previous speakers. To this end, initiatives of the banks to intensify financial literacy would prove economically and financially useful to all stakeholders, especially the banks themselves. Effective implementation of the financial literacy programs would allow banks to assess capabilities of existing and prospective clients by measuring their knowledge on inflation, interest rates, bond prices, diversification, compounding, amongst all these other fanciful financial jargons that our bankers threw at us. A recent study by the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, FINRA, in the United States revealed widespread financial illiteracy, as only 1/3 of sampled respondents were able to answer 4 or more questions out of the 5 questions that were posed correctly. The FINRA findings affirmed non-peculiarity of the financial illiteracy challenges to developing economies, and the need for intensified efforts to show up the contribution of our financial aggregates. When we talk about this, I think it's Mrs. Hajati who talked about money sitting outside of the financial system. So sometimes visibility of this kind of money from the IRS, Bank of Ghana, and the like, we lose track of this kind of money, and we may be under measuring what we call the M2 of our economic aggregates. Effective management of consumer finances in recent years has been a challenge due to changes in banking products and services and changes in consumer habits. An example is the transition from use of cash for almost every transaction payment to a cashless or cash-light system, including the use of debit and credit cards for daily purchases and payments. Correspondingly, intensified financial literacy programs by Ghanaian banks could increase consumer participation in online shopping. The latter remains a strong conduit for use of debit and credit cards and rapid extension of credit by financial institutions, while assuring convenience to shoppers. Consumer appreciation and use of debit and credit cards could help banks identify consumers with strong financial history and to invest their excess funds in repayment in these consumers in the form of extended